I'm a new school parent. I'm a new school parent. I love being a dad. But all that means is I'm old, but I got young kids, 7 and 4. And if you're 65 and up, you're an old school parent. And I think you had it way easier because you could beat your kids. Now, I don't agree with that. But you ever notice our parents never had any mental health issues? Because they never held on to the pain, stress, and frustration. They were too busy releasing it on our ass. We were the first support animal. I don't hit my kids. Do you know how hard it is to discipline a child when you don't hit them? When you count to 3 and they count with you? I'm like, 1, 2. My son is like, buckle my shoe. Our parents led with fear. We lead with a little bit more love. Because if you're around my age, we all know when our fathers came home, it was an event. Everybody in the house was scared. And if you got in trouble and your mom said those words to you, just wait till your dad gets home tonight. Woo! I would go to bed at 4:30. Our parents were wired different. I called my mom, she's Korean if you don't know. She's so just blunt. She's always blunt. I go, Mom, I need a story for my special. Tell me a great story about being my mom. She goes, oh, okay. Oh, tell them how I wash your mouth out with soap. So funny. Now, if you don't know, if you're young, our parents, if we cursed or said something they didn't like, they would grab a bar of soap and shove it in our mouths. Not just that, they would talk to other parents to see what kind of soap they used too. And it wasn't the bars of soap of today. No, it wasn't the Bed Bath & Beyond oatmeal flavored soap. These were giant brick-sized bars of soap. You remember that? Dove, Ivory, Irish Spring, Dial if you were poor. But my mom's Asian. She kicked it to a new level. My mom used this soap called Lava. Now, if you don't know what Lava soap was, it was a soap designed, made for mechanics to get grease off their hands. It had little pebbles of rocks in it. I didn't even curse. I just talked back to my mom. She was like, hey, boy, clean your room. I was like, that's your job. My mom was like, what you say? What you say? I was like, That scarred me as a child. I never knew as a kid I would have to deep throw the bar of soap. Scarred me when I was older too, you know? I was hooking up with this chick, kissing her below the belly button. She was like, talk dirty to me. I was like, oh no, I don't do that. It tastes bad, it makes my mouth foam. I'm just trying to be a better parent. That's all, just trying to be a better parent, so I'm watching videos just like everybody else. They have this new thing called gentle parenting. If you don't know what it is, they say if you call your child over and they don't come, you go to them. Find out what's happening in their world, and then once you fully understand that, you invite them back to your world. Now, I must be a terrible parent, because I ain't got time for that. Right? But in today's society, you can't even yell at your kids in public. People think you're a bad parent. I think yelling at your kids is good because it keeps them out of trouble. You know, that's my opinion. My wife is scared. You know, people notice us now in the streets when I'm out with my kids. My wife is scared. She's like, somebody's gonna videotape you, put you on TMZ, and then you get canceled. And she's probably right, because people are so sensitive. So now I only can yell at my kids at home. I yelled at my son the other day. He made me angry. He was in his toy room, a room filled with toys that I bought. But he's not playing with toys. He watching another kid on his iPad play with toys. Do you understand what I'm saying? He not playing with his toys. He watching another kid on his iPad play with toys. I look at my son and go, hey man, why are you watching the kid play with toys when you can play with your own toys? My son looks at me and goes, why are you watching basketball? Go outside and play it. I didn't know what to say. I walked away like a bitch. I was like, ah. I texted all my friends, I feel ugly. My mom got in a fight with my wife. Now, full disclosure, my wife, she cooks like once every couple, like once. So my mom walks into our new house and goes, oh, what a beautiful kitchen for no cooking. I go, Mom, you can't say that to my wife, not in my house. She goes, why? It's a true, it's a true. Then she looks at me and my wife and goes, do I lie? I look at my dad for help. My dad's like, walk away, son, walk away. Now, full transparency, that joke was on my last special. And the reason why I tell you that is because I didn't let anyone in my family see my special till we all watched it together. And I sat my mom next to my wife because I needed new material. My wife laughed. She's like, ha, 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 ha. My mom's like, ha, 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 so stupid. Now, I got to tell you, Tempe, I did that on purpose. I wanted my mom to know that she couldn't talk to my wife like that in my house. So instead of having a conversation with her, I put it in a special. Because I'm scared of her. In my mind, I won. The clip went viral. I figured my mom saw it with us, so she knows not to say that again. I won. Checkmate. My Asian mom will never say that to my wife again. 2 days later. Now, let me let you know, my mom has a 72-year-old Asian haircut. You all know what it is, right below the ear, all the way around. They sign a contract. Y'all didn't know they signed a contract at 60. It says at 72, they got to have it all the way around. Yeah. So, my wife got long hair, long, beautiful blonde hair. It's hot outside. My mom's sweating. She looks at my wife and goes, you know hot? Me and my dad look at each other and go, oh, this ain't good. My wife goes, no, I'm not hot. My mom goes, yeah, because you have thin hair. Me and my dad are like, ah! Now, there's a point in every man's life when he's married. You know that look in your wife's eyes. Well, there's nothing you can do. So I take a step back. I'm standing next to my dad now, looking at our two ladies. My wife walks up to my mom and goes, you know what? I don't have thin hair. I love my long hair. And you know why I don't like short hair? Because it makes you look old. I'm like, ah! My dad's like, write it down, write it down, write it down. Now, I don't want you to think, I do not want you to think my mom's a bad person. She's an amazing mom. But here's the thing about Asian moms. They never tell their kids they love them. They never show them any emotion. But when they do, you know it's real. I got married late in life. Got 2 kids. My mom never thought she would have grandkids. The other day, she's at my house watching me play with my kids. She's glowing. I can feel it. She's glowing. She calls me over. I just want to let you know, you are a great father. Yeah. And then she goes, and I am so surprised. Take politics out of it, I think the world is moving in the right direction. Look at all this diversity in this room. We laughing at the same thing, and that is beautiful. Like, right? It is. I have a great family, man, and I will tell you this. When you have an amazing wife, as a man, you feel useless at home a lot of times. Because if you do something to help them out, you usually mess it up, right? So all I'm responsible in the house is for snacks. All day long, my kids are like, can I have a snack, Daddy? Can I have a snack, Daddy? Daddy, can I have a snack? I need a snack, Daddy. So I'm the snack daddy. They call me the snack daddy at home, but the problem is they started telling their friends at school my name was Snack Daddy. So just like every other parent in this room, you have to read a story. You have to go into school, read a story. I walk into the classroom, all the kids are like, Snack Daddy! Teacher looks at me, she's angry. She's like, calm these kids down. I look at the kids and say, hey, shh. You can't say that out loud, all right? Keep it to yourself. I read the story, and of course I brought snacks, donuts and everything. I give them snacks, right? I leave. About a month later, I'm talking to some parents. I don't know. My wife is making me talking to them. Their kid runs up and goes, Snack Daddy! Their parents look at me weird. I look at them, and then the kid goes, oh, he told me not to say that out loud. I was like, no diddy, no diddy.